Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Knicks hosting the Grizzlies, and the Knicks are 3.5-point home favorites. The over/under is at 242. The Grizzlies are plus 140 on the money line, and the Knicks are minus 166. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They're also the odds according to DraftKings. DraftKings usually puts the odds out first, and then kind of everyone follows suit. And when it comes to pricing, I don't know. I tend to like FanDuel better, but use whatever book you like best. These teams have not played each other yet this year, and the lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be, because the NBA is so consistent when it comes to confirming lineups, Morant, Bane, Wells, Jackson Jr., and Edey, and then Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Towns, and Hart is listed as questionable. Now, head-to-head, the Knicks have beaten the Grizzlies the last 2 times they played them. The Grizzlies are 6-4 against the Knicks in their last 10. The road team is 6-4. The favorite is 5-5 against the spread, and the favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The over is hitting their last 2, and the under at 242 is 8-2. The Grizzlies are 8-2 in their last 10, 8-2 against the spread, and the over is 6-3-1 in their last 10 games. They've won and covered their last 3 games, but they are on a 6-game winning streak. They covered a couple of games. They covered one game that they didn't win. So 214, 252, 265, and then 228. 2-point win over the T-Wolves. They didn't cover that game. The next 3 they did. 12-point win over the Hornets. 13-point win over the Pelicans, and then a 22-point win over the Jazz. Granted, all 3 of those teams have been riddled with injuries, and they're not necessarily the best, but you play who's on your schedule. For the Knicks, they're 6-4 in their last 10, 5-5 against the spread. The over/under is 5-5 in their last 10. They're 3-1 in their last 4. 215, 229, 194, and then 263. 17-point loss to the T-Wolves, they didn't cover. 9-point win over the Hawks, they did. 4-point win over the Nets, they did not. That was a back-to-back, and the NBA is bad when it comes to back-to-backs. Usually you just want to take the underdog and get as many points as you possibly can. And then they played the Kings at home and crushed them by 23. And to me, the Knicks are some of the most consistently inconsistent teams, and I say this, there's a handful of teams, and the Knicks are my team, that are like on my do not bet list, because they'll play great against decent teams, and then they'll go out and play a team that they should easily stomp and get blown out. I'm going to take the Grizzlies on the money line. I will take the Grizzlies getting the points. The over/under is where I am concerned. I think this game goes under just because I don't see the Knicks putting up points like that. It's just me. Now, this might be one of those games where I would consider taking the Grizzlies, maybe getting 10. You have to wait until DraftKings or FanDuel puts out the alternate spreads. DraftKings usually puts them out first, but FanDuel usually has the better pricing.